Boom! Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to a brand new reaction video. Today we're going to be reacting to Scary Videos Halloween Special featuring Southern Cannibal. Yeah, this was kind of like released like 3 weeks ago. Halloween was also, if I'm acting weird and stuff or crazy and like low energy, I've been up for over 24 hours and I realized, oh damn, I don't have a video filmed. So here I am. So yeah, I know I normally film this at night, but as you probably noticed, it's not nighttime. It's literally in the middle of the day. It's like 2 p.m. But yeah, Scary Videos Halloween Special. This is by Ghost Pimples, and yeah, without further ado, now birds and girls ready? Cause I'm ready. Let's rock it.
Hey everyone, welcome to the Goose Pimples Halloween Special. I know this is a little different than usual, but I'm Southern Cannibal, and today I'll be covering today's video. So if you're all ready, let's get started. Number 7. Fun.
Oh, so it's on the Ghost Pimples channel, but their Ghost Pimples aren't actually the one doing it. So basically Southern Cannibal just hijacked their channel. By the way, guys, do you want me to make lists? I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to do lists or not, but I'm up for it. It'll be a lot of research and stuff. And I am in school. I'm trying to get my diploma because I am a high school dropout, so trying to get my diploma now, all these years later. I mean, I'm only 22. It's not that weird being 22, still in high school. Anyway.
Finders keepers. This scary video filmed on a day meant for family fun playing hide and seek takes a sharp turn into the unnerving when the seeker behind the camera senses something isn't quite right. And trust me, her gut feeling was spot on. You see, losing a loved one can either tear a family apart or pull them closer together. For this family, the passing of their grandmother had brought them tighter than ever before. Every year on the anniversary of her death, they gathered to pay their respects. And even 7 years later, nothing had changed. The tradition was still going strong. In the middle of the heartfelt memories and laughter, the kids had the bright idea to kick off a game of hide and seek. Harmless, right? But after just a few moments of searching, the seeker behind the camera started to feel like something was off. And let me tell you, she was right to be freaked out, because when she turns around, she spots this.
What's she spot? Oh! Is that what we're looking at right there? What is that?
今ちょっと待ってよちょっと待ってよ今見えたぞどこだこっちどこですかどこかなあ、ここかなこっちかな手であ、いない
That's creepy. I don't
Now
know.
at first, it looks like just one of the younger siblings darting out of sight. But wait, where the hell did they go? And why weren't there any footsteps? She followed the figure through the narrow alleyways, but still couldn't find her siblings anywhere. Until this happened.
kids are pranksters. These kids are trolling. They have to be.
そうここら辺ここかなあれいないあれどこえ
Thinking it was one of the hiders, the seeker swung the door open, ready for that sweet gotcha moment.
いないあれ 言ってなかった
Only there was no one inside. No way someone could have peeked out, hidden in the room, and vanished before the door even swung open. The space was way too enclosed for anyone to pull that off. And to top it all off, just as she's pacing this bizarre moment together, the kids come running from the opposite direction. They were all hiding together, planning to jump out and ambush her. But who or what the hell did we just see behind that door? The figure was small, ghostly pale, with a mop of deep black hair, just like all the other kids. But here's the kicker. She's convinced she saw her grandmother's twin, who died when they were just 7 years old. Creepy, right? But how could it be? Let us know your thoughts. Hey, what do you think of the new design? Dark, isn't it? Well, this tourist...
That's crazy. Her grandma's twin. It could be. I don't know. Like, I don't know about that. Like, I want to say that's one of the kids, though. It has to be one of the kids. Because, like, that kid it didn't even seem ghostly. It literally seemed like an actual human. Like, usually when people catch ghosts and stuff, you can tell that they're no longer living. That actually looked like a living creature. Living being. I don't know why I just called a child a creature. Well, technically they are. Have you ever... If you guys been around a child, they are weird creatures. But yeah, I don't know. That thing looked living. It didn't look dead at all. So it had to be one of her siblings.
While trying to film the city just after sunset, this tourist noticed something strange out of the corner of his eye. Now at first, he brushed it off and got back to his recording, but the urge to glance at the nearby bridge just wouldn't go away. And when he finally gave in, his blood ran cold with what he spotted there.
Oh, this is in Ukraine. What the heck? What is that? That's Spider-Man. No, that's Venom. Venom Drew, guys. What the heck is that? It's just crawling under the bridge. Zoom in, brother.
It seems like an animal crawling along, until you notice its eerie similarity to the rake. No fur or hair whatsoever, humanoid-like and butt naked. The way this figure moves, it's not human. It almost bleeds into each new position instead of shifting naturally as it crawls along. What in the hell is this figure? Some kind of cryptid? Or maybe something a bit more explainable? Number 5,
I don't know, man.
Stigmatized.
That was weird.
Maguro, the guy who recorded this creepy video, was living in what's called a stigmatized property. Basically, it's a place no one wants to rent or buy, not because it's falling apart, but because of, well, let's just say all the gory reasons you can think of. But Meguro, he couldn't care less about all that spooky talk. Why? Because the place came with one hell of a bonus. A cute cat left behind by the now deceased previous owners.
この猫は僕が住んでいる家の前の住人が飼っていた猫なのですが、前の住人と連絡が取れないため、木村さんという夫妻に保護してもらっています。この動画はその木村夫妻の家で撮影しているものです。木村夫妻は両方とも昔からの友人です。木村夫妻の奥さんの方から引っ越しますという連絡をいただきました。
Unable to take proper care of the cat, Meguro handed it over to two close friends, who as it turned out were living in a stigmatized property themselves. But when they mentioned they were planning to move, it wasn't the usual next step in life kind of move. It was an escape plan. Something seriously spooky was going down. They'd always known someone had tragically passed away in the house before they moved in. But lately, they felt like whatever was left behind wasn't resting easy. Intrigued, Meguro asked if he could come by, film inside their home, and maybe get an interview. The wife fell ill on the day of the interview, but here's what her husband had to say.
This is 通算5年住んでるんですけど、だんだんなんか嫌な感じがあって、目黒君には言ってなかったんですけど、もともと事故物件でつっても20年以上前の話なんで、あんま気にしてなかったんですけど、ここ賃貸です。でも不動産屋さんがずっとやり取りしてたことのある不動産屋さんだったんで、ここが事故物件だっていうのは知ってはいました。前々からなんか変なことはよくあったんですけど、最近になってそのなんかいろいろ現象がひどくなりだしたんで。
This is where things start to get strange. Just as her name is mentioned, Chiaki the wife, she suddenly wanders into the room, almost like she was summoned. But it's her husband's reaction that really gets you. He freezes up, absolutely petrified, like he's just seen a ghost.
もともとうちこの子もいて、で新しくあの子も来たんで、あんまりこう猫的にも引っ越しとかは良くないから引っ越しはしたくなかったんですけど、ちょっとうちの嫁の千秋の調子がどんどん悪くなってきて、今ごめんしてるから。
I don't.
Yeah, maybe he was just anxious for her to rest in bed. But why the rush to shove her out of the room like she wasn't supposed to be there at all? Meguro couldn't shake the weird feeling creeping up his spine when he pointed the camera toward her. It was like something was off, so he dropped the camera back onto the table. Turns out the strange occurrences weren't caused by the cat from Meguro's old property after all. So what else could it be? Well, it seems like all signs point to Chiaki herself.
いやー、なんか具合悪くて今、最近あんな感じで、今も寝室で寝てて。
なんか強引に連れてなん
か体調が悪いっていうか、なんか取りつかれてるみたいな感じになっちゃってて。
That's weird.
何？霊能力者とか。
Bruh, he just like shoved her back in. He's like, bruh. He's like, girl, if you don't get your ass back in that room. That's weird. Maybe she's cursed. What a plot twist that would be. She could be cursed.
の人たちのなんか寄り合いみたいなのになんかすげえ参加してるらしくて、なんかすごい、まあそういうのもあってちょっといろいろ心配で。
ちなみに猫その新しい方を買い出してから変な現象を起こり出したっていうのを見ていただいて。
いや、 新しい猫が来るだいぶ前からなんかずっと変なことが起きてたから多分関係ないんじゃないかなと。
Meguro couldn't help but notice the way Chiaki's husband handled her, just a bit too forcefully. And then came the bombshell that left him speechless. Throughout the rest of the interview, the husband didn't offer much insight into Chiaki's supposed possession, almost like he was dodging the topic entirely. Still intrigued, Meguro was given free rein to set up cameras around the house. But the footage, you ask? Well, let's just say it was far from what he was hoping for. Take a look. And that could have been for so many reasons. But the story doesn't stop there. Meguro, even the investigator, offered to help the couple with their move. And in true ghost hunter fashion, he set up a few cameras while at it. With Chiaki absent again due to illness, Meguro and her husband hauled what they could, while Meguro continued filming the now eerily empty house. With all the furniture and belongings now gone, the place felt colder, emptier, like it was holding on to something dark. And it didn't take long for whatever was lurking in that house to make itself known.
Oh. The door opened. It's opening. Shut it. What the hell? What is that? That looks like a person. Right here.
The door creeping open is spooky on its own, but wait until you see what's lurking behind the wall when we zoom in. A pale humanoid figure has been silently watching the entire investigation. Could it be the spirit of the body found in the house before Chiaki and her husband moved in? And here's the kicker. This wasn't the only time something supernatural was caught near that door. One night before the move, Meguro left the camera rolling in that exact spot and captured this.
Whoa. What? Is she sleepwalking? I think she's sleepwalking, bruh. Oh. Bruh, this is creepy. You know what? Let me let this clip it.
There is a skill.
That's... I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Bro. I know she be I know she's like sleepwalking and stuff, but like staring out in the distance for like 2 minutes, sitting in front of the door. The cat just... I'm gonna be honest, the cat don't even care. The cat's just like, girl, woman, what you doing? Get up, go back to your bed. The cat's just chilling, man. But yo, okay, here's the thing. If I was like in that house and I walked out of my room to get water and I saw that, I'm sorry, I'm breaking up with you. I'm sorry, you could be the love of my life. But ain't no way am I dating someone who has a demon inside her. I'm sorry. Maybe I'm a bad person. But I don't care. I don't care. You hear me? I do not care. I'm dumping your ass. right then and there. And I hope I never see you again.
Remember when Chiaki's husband mentioned she was possessed? Well, it's looking like a classic case of pot calling the kettle black. Because what the hell is he doing in this clip? According to Chiaki, living with him became terrifying. Her constant sickness, she says, was due to his violent outbursts. But here's the twist. Ever since the move, the pair and their cats have been doing just fine.
Wait, what?
With her constant clip. According to Chiaki, living with him became terrifying. Her constant sickness, she says, was due to his violent outbursts. But here's the twist. Ever since the move, the pair and their cats...
Oh, so he's the one that might be possessed. Okay. I thought it was the girl that was the problem. Little did I know, it's actually the guy. Crazy.
have been doing just fine. Chiaki and her husband have both recovered in their new home because whatever was gripping onto their lives is still lingering outside that very door. Hey everyone, just taking a quick pause here. Once again, my name is Southern Cannibal. He French trip. While eagerly awaiting the next batch of holiday pics from their French trip to Chile, this person was really hoping to soak in the vibe of the crisp, clean air through the screen. But as they scrolled through the stunning landscapes and smiling faces, they suddenly stopped dead in their tracks and started shivering. Why? Because one of those photos had them reaching for spare pants instead of their suitcase. If
You know, I'm not gonna lie, guys. I literally got food right here. Look at this. Ooh, I don't know what this is called, but I know I like it. But Papa John's, bro. Papa John's is good. Anyway, let's continue.
you can't see it, don't worry. It's pretty hard to spot, so we'll guide you to it. Trail your eyes to the left side of the photo, and then down in between the heads of the two.
Oh! Oh God, I'm joking. What the hell? Get out of my room. That is horrifying. I didn't even see that. Damn. Had me choking and everything. Shit. Ugh. What is... I know what that is. But what is that? That's
Trail your
disgusting
eyes to the
looking.
left side of the photo.
That's
and then down in
creepy.
between the heads of
Why
the
is she
two
smiling
women.
like
Now
that?
Let's give it a little zoom in. Yup. There you go. Nightmare fuel. Some commenters are convinced that the creepy face in the photo isn't just an illusion. It looks way too detailed for that. Some say it's gotta be a ghost, or maybe even something more sinister like a demon. Sure, there's skeptics out here saying it's just pareidolia, but let's be real here. When something looks this freaky, I think it's hard to chalk it up to just a camera trick, don't you think? The creepy thing, the family didn't even notice it until later. Whether it's just an optical illusion or a real spirit caught on camera, the fact is no one there had a clue who that person could even be. Number 3. The Cecil Hotel. If you've spent any time freaking yourself out online, you've probably heard of the Cecil Hotel, and with good reason. It's one of the most haunted spots in the world. Opened in 1927 in downtown LA, it was supposed to be luxurious. But after the Great Depression, things took a nosedive. Instead of high-class guests, it became home to folks from Skid Row and anyone else down on their luck. Those 700 rooms, they've seen some serious tragedy. Even Richard Ramirez, the Night Stalker, called it home for a little bit. But the real case that put this place on the map? Elisa Lam. Elisa, a Canadian student, stayed there in 2013, and things got super weird. CCTV footage shows her in the elevator pressing every button, stepping in and out like she's hiding from someone or something. 19 days later, they found her body.
I think it kind of has been like determined, or like I think they came out and said that she was suffering with mental issues, and the whole camera thing was just like, maybe like she was hallucinating, but it's still tragic. But yeah, I think she might have been hallucinating, and she probably saw something that wasn't actually there. Now, how she ended up in the tank, I don't know. Like, and I could see she falling in the tank and stuff, but what I don't understand is how the thing shut behind her. So she had to open it, jump in, and then close it behind her, and there's no way for her to close it behind her. She wouldn't be able to reach it. So somebody had to close it on top of her. So I don't know. It's a whole thing. The only thing I could think of, maybe like she accidentally fell in, right? And then one of the workers were up there and they noticed the thing open. And they kind of shut the thing, not realizing that Elisa was in there. And then she died. She drowned and stuff. So.
In the rooftop water tank. Guess who's drinking that same water? Pretty gross, right? Her death? Ruled an accident due to bipolar disorder and missed meds. But for a lot of people, it's really hard to shake the Cecil's dark history. And when a TikTok surfaced in 2021 showing someone's uncle working there, those old fears fired up again.
My uncle is currently working at the Cecil Hotel, and this is what he sent me.
Oh, that's... Oh. Uh-oh. Jesus. So, it's like every time he looks away, the thing...
Some commenters chalk this up to automatic doors doing their thing. But come on. With the hotel's dark backstory full of tragedy and despair, can we really just shrug it off? Is it really that far-fetched to believe that something else might be lurking in the halls, just waiting to make itself known?
I didn't even know automatic doors were a thing.
Number 2. Birdsong. While chilling on her patio, Kate heard a strange birdsong coming from somewhere nearby, thinking she might be in the presence of...
Bro, I'm not gonna lie, there's like bacon stuck in my throat right now. After that, bro, that face scared the hell out of me. And I almost choked. And now my throat hurts.
some rare bird. She grabbed her phone to record it. But as she filmed, a weird feeling crept over her. The chirping started to sound off, almost like it wasn't coming from a real bird at all. That's when her gut told her to look towards her neighbor's abandoned home, and what she saw next made her blood run cold.
I'm looking at.
Look closely at the window. There's a faint outline of a gaunt, haunting face pressed against the glass.
Oh, shit.
Pretty creepy, right? Well, Kate thought so too. She even took to Reddit to explain how she got this deep, gut-wrenching feeling like she was staring at something that she was never, ever meant to see. But the Redditors had a different theory. They chalked it up to pareidolia, a psychological trick where your brain sees familiar shapes and random patterns. They suggested that it could have just been the curtains messing with her mind. But here's the thing, if it really was just a trick of the mind, why did Kate feel that cold, unnerving sensation? Something tells us this wasn't just curtains playing games. Number 1, side by side. This guy thought he was in for an easy night, just keeping an eye on the CCTV at Sandroke Cemetery. But after just a few brief minutes of chilling, something caught his eye that sent chills down his spine. Let's take a watch.
Oh.
It could just be a camera glitch. But why does only one figure look ghostly while the other two appear perfectly normal under the same lighting? Maybe it really is a technical issue. Or maybe,
God
just
dang,
maybe,
man.
it's one of the cemetery's long-lost souls wandering in front of the camera.
Man, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I'm never gonna eat again. Let me rephrase that. I'm never gonna eat while watching a scary video again because I'm suffering now. But if you like this video, hit that like button as hard as you possibly can. Subscribe right now. The link to the original will be in the description below. Feel free to follow me and DM me anything you want me to react to or do. Me and Alex has a tarot reading planned. I think Alex is gonna read my cards and stuff. I don't know exactly how that works, but I mean, I had my reading or tarot reading thing once before, and they were pretty accurate. But yeah, Alex is gonna do another one for me, and this one will be, you know, on camera, so you guys can see what I see, and I'll tell you how accurate it is. But anyway, guys, I'll see you guys in another video. Bye.